All right, hey, Chipola Nation. We're here with Coach Greg Franklin of the Lady Indians. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
All right, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Man, here we are. Already starting Panhandle Conference play.
Scary.
It is scary. And we're off to a good start. 16-1.
16-1.
And 1-0 in the league. And the 1-0 is the thing that really counts.
That's it.
Yeah, the first part was good, but this part is really important.
First part of the season is always the tune-up to get ready to play this one.
Exactly.
You know, like I said, always on this show, last 6 national champions from our league.
That's right. That's
crazy.
right. And it'll probably happen again. So, Coach, what happened last night? Tuesday, January 4th, had a big crowd in the Milt playing Tallahassee.
Team obviously played pretty good. I wasn't in attendance. Was suspended for a game.
Okay.
The referees and I didn't agree on several calls that were made.
At a previous game.
At a previous game. So I had to sit last night. But Coach Creamer did a fantastic job, and Coach Lyric Turner did a fantastic job, and our team showed some maturity and followed through with everything we've been practicing. So
final 75-52. So any bright spots that you were noticing as you were watching the game?
You know, I thought we didn't execute in the first half as well as we really needed to, but in the second half we kind of turned it on. But you know, it's kind of been our MO right now that we're not executing the entire game. That's what happened to us in the first quarter against Shelton State. We got behind 20-9 in the first quarter.
Good gracious!
And you know, we were fighting a deficit that entire time, and you know, we missed free throws, we missed wide open layups. It just wasn't jiving that night. But leading up to that, in those 2 games we played over at Lake Charles, I thought we only played really one good quarter of basketball. So, and that's coming back from Christmas.
Right.
You know, getting that Christmas cheer out of you a little bit.
Yeah.
Your legs aren't exactly as strong as they need to be again because you went home and ate some of that peanut butter candy.
Exactly.
But, you know, that holiday ham that hangs on you a little bit. But we're trying to get that off and get back and running because our team's built on athleticism and built on intensity. And when we're just a little bit off keel, we're not as good as we need to be.
Right.
But we're going to get there.
Right. Now, we don't want to major on this, but we were unblemished until we met Shelton State over in Louisiana. And we obviously, it was just one of those nights. And that happens in basketball. The best team in the world can just have an off night.
Absolutely. And, we didn't shoot the ball well. We didn't execute well. I think our team came back, and we had some really good practices. When we came back from Lake Charles, leading into last night's game, but again, we've got to catch that rhythm again.
Right.
I thought our best basketball game was before we left for Christmas when we played Jones in here, and we really clicked that night.
Yeah.
I mean, our traps, we set our traps up, our whole scheme offensively, we were clicking. But it's going to be tough because, you know, Shakira Files has got to go home. Her father passed away. Our thoughts and prayers are with her. She won't be with us the next 2 games. And then Justina has a banged-up knee. We're not sure what's going on there, so she won't be able to play. And KB will be out as well. Okay. So, you know, we're missing 3 of our top 6.
Man, yeah, that's
6,
rough.
7.
That's right. And there is no rest for the weary because Pensacola is up next this Saturday.
And we played Northwest at Northwest. You know, we play Pensacola this weekend, so it's not – that's murderer's row right there.
Absolutely. And, Northwest is next, and they're number 1 in the state poll, just ahead of us.
Number 1 in the country.
And number 1 in the country as well, and we are number 6 in the national poll. What are we in the Massey right now?
Number 2.
Number 2, okay. And so obviously they know more.
I think probably our schedule – just playing teams that are, you know, we see top 10 teams right there. We've beaten Georgia Highlands and Seward's playing really well again. And, you know, teams that we played early, you know, have given us that leverage a little bit, you know, to say, okay, you're still one of the better teams in the country, but you better start jiving.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But,
no
man, this thing happened so fast. I mean, here we are on Wednesday, and by the end of Saturday night, we will have played 3 games in the Panhandle Conference out of 12, right?
Yep.
So that's a fourth of the season happens in just a few days. So
we're playing 2 teams that number 1 in the country, and I think Pensacola is number 13 or 12, something like that.
Yeah.
And deservingly so.
Right. Yeah.
They're a really good ball club.
Yeah.
Coach really well as well.
Yeah. Coach, I want to talk about a couple of players that are doing really well. We're outscoring opponents, you know, by about 32 points a game right now. And Jordan McLaughlin and Tashana Wright Gaskins They're averaging just above 16 points a game. And then Gaskin's also getting the most rebounds, about 8.7 a game. So talk about those two players a little bit.
You know, they came back, and this is their third year in school. They came back, and it was their decision. You know, there's nothing I coached them into doing because they wanted to prove something. And I would think that, you know, some of the players on our team this year probably need that extra year, too. And it's been good for them because their maturity level, understanding, but the biggest thing is confidence. They see the game, and it plays out in their head. I can tell it plays out in their heads a little bit slower, and they're able to execute a little bit better than they did last year. You know, Tashana going into the national tournament last year was at 10-10, you know, 10 rebounds, 10 points, and all of a sudden we're practicing right before our first game, and she turns her ankle, and she's not able to play. We were playing really good basketball at the time, and she was a big piece of it. I think that probably swayed her mind into saying, you know what, I'm going to come back another year, and it's helped them with recruiting as well. I mean, they're getting a lot of really nice looks right now, deservingly so, because they're two of the better players in the country. I'm glad I have them on my team.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, if you're a really good recruiter, you don't have to be as good a coach.
And you that's exactly right. You don't tell too many people that.
We won't tell that. But yeah, two fantastic players, and man, I mean, I hope they get a chance to go back and try it again at the national tournament this year.
Just hopefully we stay healthy and we're able to be there in the mix. And you know, like I say, it's this Panhandle Conference is going to be Gulf Coast. I mean, Gulf Coast had the game in hand last night against Northwest, and they gave it away. But it just tells you how close everybody is in this league.
Every day is going to be. Well, Coach, we're off to a good start, 16-1, 1-0, and we've got we're at Northwest Thursday, and then back in the Milt Saturday night at 2 o'clock. Right now, that's a new thing, so we need to get that out on social media and everything. Make sure everybody understands that. So that's a new thing for Saturdays. Is it going to be all Saturdays going to be?
I don't think every Saturday game's like that. I think that's the one.
But we're going to try that.
And then the 5th, we're trying to have. I know it's homecoming. We're also trying to do a women's basketball reunion.
February 5th?
February 5th. The 4th, we'll have a meet and greet at Beef O'Brady's.
All right.
From 7 to 10. Anybody interested in it, please contact us and make sure we can RSVP so we understand how many people are going to be there. We'll have some appetizers and things like that and meet and greet. Next day, we'll have shoot around. Everybody can come to that. And then we're going to try to find a place to have a little bit of a cookout after the game and just get together.
Well,
so
good.
everybody that's ever played for me, ever played for me,
that's a lot of people.
Is invited.
Yeah. February 5th. Well, Coach, we're off to a good start, and thanks for talking to us today, and good luck with the rest of the week.
Thank you, brother.
All right.